prime. But obviously, LeBron James, his second year in the league is taking fucking like Ilgauskas to the NBA Finals. Fucking Ilgauskas. And that was the best player on his team to go play the fucking Dynasty Spurs, and he loses. Meanwhile, Michael, what Michael Jordan was doing at that time, at the point LeBron was going to the NBA Finals? He was losing in fucking March Madness. And then when he got into the NBA, do you know what he was doing? When he didn't have Scottie Pippen and he didn't have the greatest coach of all time, he was losing in the first round. And no hate to Michael Jordan. The greatness is there. If the aliens pointed the beam on Earth and said, give us the greatest basketball player ever,
you're sending Mike.
Well, maybe the most accomplished. I'd send Mike. But if the alien said, "Give me the best basketball player to ever touch the court, ever in human history,"
this is my thing.
It's LeBron, bro.
This is my thing. Michael Jordan played 11 healthy seasons in his prime.
Okay.
He did more in 11 healthy seasons than LeBron did.
Oh my God, okay. But obviously, okay. First of all, you would agree that like in those 11 seasons, 8 or 9 of them. Okay. I don't know about. Okay, I'll say 11.
He played 11 healthy seasons. He played a half season coming out of retirement, and then he lost his second season.
So 11 seasons. Obviously, LeBron has played like 20. I don't know what season he's 20, 21.
I think 21. I'm a Lakers fan, so
okay, there you go. Yeah. So obviously LeBron's like doubled that, and you would agree that like LeBron James has more of a tendency to make players better. Michael Jordan in those years could not win objective, and I'm not saying he's not great. But
I also think that has something.
It did take him the best two-man in the league and the greatest coach of all time.
But didn't it take Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to get LeBron's first?
Fucking dude, a busted knee Dwayne Wade and Eric Spoelstra is not the same as Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson.
That first year, Dwayne Wade was still a top 10 NBA player. For that 2012 team.
But he's not Scottie Pippen, at least in reference to the time.
I mean, they both made top 75.
I mean, okay, yeah, but in reference to the time, like Scottie Pippen was.
Yeah, no, I can see that, but I can also see like that Scottie Pippen, like that year when Jordan was coming back, they were kind of floundering before Michael got back. They were really starting to miss him. Like Scottie had a great year that year that Michael left.
Well, that's it right there. How many games? The first time Michael Jordan retired, how many games did the Bulls win the next season?
55.
And how many games? 55. How many games did they win the year before?
57, I believe.
57. And LeBron, the year before he leaves the Cavs for Miami, how many games did they win?
How many years? Wait, what was it?
How many games did they win? When LeBron, LeBron's last year on the Cavs before he went to the Heat, 2012.
64, either 63 or 65, one of the two.
The next year, how many games did they win?
Either 14 or 15.
Case closed, brother. Case closed.
I can see that. No. There's something different.
Case closed.
There is such a thing as being able to get there, but not being able to get over the hump. Jordan can get you over that hump.
Okay, but okay.
That's just something. By the way, are you a Michael Penix fan? Not to change the topic there, but
yeah, I like Penix. Yeah,
you like him, dude. I'm a
Falcons
huge.
should have never fucking signed Kirk. I mean, what the fuck are we doing?
I agree with that. I'm a huge Husky football fan. Penix is like my favorite player.
Yeah, no, I love that dude. Yeah, he's
I'm
dope.
telling you, you guys have an absolute rocket.
I would like to believe that. We're obviously like we had the worst fucking offseason because we just threw a bunch of money at fucking Big Kirko, and then but whatever. I mean, whatever. We have potential.
You do. Yeah. I really believe in you. I had Bijan as my fantasy running back this year. I love that guy.
I like it. Bijan Robinson. Good guy right there. Yeah, but I'm kind of now, I'm an official, proud, casual Falcons fan because when we blew a 28-3 lead with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the Super Bowl, it was so crushing that I decided I'd never be that invested in the Falcons again.
I can't lie to you. I'm a huge Brady fan, so that's how I was rooting for the Patriots.
That was the most crushing. Dude, I was like at the last game at the Georgia Dome. Like,
it's Kyle Shanahan, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but also, yeah, I know. I guess.
You can't pass in those situations.
I know. But Matt Ryan cannot fucking take a sack on third down, dude.
That was like bad. That was pretty bad.
It was like 50-50. I always talk about that. Because, like, you should not have been passing the ball. But also, like, at the point that you've given up, like, fucking, 25 unanswered? Jeez, we're cooked.
I'll give you a hot take. I think Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna end up being the GOAT probably after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he probably will.
Which kind of sucks.
I think it's tragic. Yeah,
and I
literally had that conversation today.
And I think it's going to help. Listen to this. I think it's going to help Michael Jordan's case out because he's more like Jordan,
Oh,
And it's going to be the same case that Jordan had, that Patrick Mahomes had, and Brady's going to be like
wait,
LeBron.
that you're making an assumption. That assumes that LeBron doesn't win the finals this year.
I think we can make that assumption.
He said, I think we can assume that the Lakers will claw their way. They'll claw their way to like a play-in. They'll win, and then
I'm actually kind of a fan of JJ Redick. I think he's going to be a good coach.
They actually are. I mean, they are playing like objectively better this year. They'll probably
they're not bad at all. I'm not a fan of Rob Pelinka at all.
Of who?
Of Rob Pelinka. I'm not a fan of him as a GM. I'm not a fan at all. No Laker fan is. We are not.
Yeah,
fans.
yeah. That dude sucks.
That's what I'm saying. I just figured we'd find some common ground there before.
The Lakers front office is well, I mean, they're playing better this year though, which is good. The Warriors.
They're playing better. They're better defense, more effort, which I like.
Yeah, well, fucking Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah. Go ahead.
Even though LeBron is a freak athlete, I'm still of the belief that a 40-something-year-old guy, like in year 22 or whatever it is, shouldn't be your he just shouldn't be your best player, even though he's really good. Like,
you're
gotta
right.
find Anthony Davis should have taken a step.
No, 100%. I agree with that. I agree. All right, well, good common ground. I like it. I like it. Why'd you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because I really thought my life was better in the 4 years with him, and for some reason, whenever I heard Kamala Harris talk, I felt like she was fake. It never seemed like a genuine person. It seemed like rehearsed lines that she would say. Like every single place she went, she gave a speech and it would be the same exact lines everywhere. And I always was like, I just can't see her as a real person. Whereas Trump, like, even though you may say like he's an idiot and he says all these things, like at least I know where I stand with him. Like I think he says exactly what's on his mind. So I at least know that he's telling me somewhat of what he thinks. And I do respect that.
Got it. So number one,
I just don't like the politician aspect to it.
Sure. So no, like number one, I think that like my argument for always like the 4 years before, the 4 years under Trump versus now, like I think that like correlation without causation is always my argument. Like I don't think that there was really any substantial policy during the first Trump term that he passed that would have had such a major impact on his economy. I think that there was other factors at play, and similarly, I think like Biden-Harris, there's no economic data to support the idea that they were the main cause of inflation, and they actually passed more fiscal legislation for the economy than like any administration in the last 5 decades. Is actually very impressive. Things like the largest infrastructure bill since Eisenhower, and a massive expansion of veterans health care, a massive investment in manufacturing.
I get that. But like, wouldn't you kind of say like that it's kind of a problem that like Americans like didn't feel that?
Well, I mean, it's a problem for like, it makes an uphill battle for a campaign, but I think it's also like just the way the world works. I mean, if inflation, supply and demand issues happen, inflation is occurring, it's going to take time for as the Fed is trying to get inflation under control, but also like to pass those economic bills, it's going to take time for people to feel that, $1 trillion for infrastructure doesn't, and so it is. That's
true. But I mean, my whole thing was inflation rose at an insane rate in 2022 to where like wages could never have outgrown that. Now that it's kind of come back down, you don't even really need prices to go down anymore. We need to have our wages outgrow inflation so that our purchasing power can be more. That's why I thought Trump's like economy, even though people will say his economy, I felt like worked better for Americans because I felt like his wages were outgrowing inflation by a rate where we actually had more purchasing power.
Got it. Yeah. Inflation wages have outpaced inflation now for 24 months, I believe. But
I don't think they're at the same percentage at what they.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I think it also is dependent on the group in which we're talking about. A lot of the wage growth went to low and middle income earners, which is good. I think also like in that like the Trump economy working for people, like I just don't think there was anything that he did to make that happen.
See, I can understand that because it's hard. Like it'll be hard for me to even like, besides like the tax cuts or whatever, it'll be hard for me to point to like a certain thing that he did to do that. But it'd also just be like, for 4 years, something certainly worked. Like the economy was just better for people. Like, if you look back now, compare the Biden Trump is more popular right now than at any point during his first term. So people like clearly liked his first term like a lot more than what they did during the time because they realized his economy was pretty good.
Yeah, and I would argue that. Yeah, I mean, and I would argue that although like I understand the people's sentiment on that, like there's just no. There's no validity to it. It's just correlation without causation. I mean, the consumption of margarine in Maine correlates perfectly with the divorce rate over the last 10 years. As people consume more margarine at a perfect rate, more people get divorced in Maine for 10 straight years. We're not saying margarine causes divorce. So although I understand why people, it's understandable that people want to be able to afford things, I just think that Trump's first term was full of a lot of this success in the economic numbers came from things like Obama economy and a 2009 Recovery Act that was $830 billion, I think, that led to 72 straight months of private sector job growth that bled pretty well into the Trump administration. I also think that like the Trump administration was full of like a lot of really bad things, like trying to overthrow an election he didn't win with evidence he didn't win it is usually my.
Yeah, I probably can't get into that.
Yeah, so but, even just that is like, he cares more about himself than the will of the American people. And I think that that's really bad.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question then about that. Because, okay, so if Obama's economy was working, why did the voters give us Trump?
Because instead of Hillary?
Well, because I think in my view, like because I was too young to vote at that time.
Yeah.
If Obama's presidency was viewed by Americans as good, wouldn't Americans have voted for another 4 years, which would have been basically what Hillary was?
I think that there's a little bit more nuance than that, and this is why. I think that like Trump introduced, in my opinion, the reason Trump got elected was because for like 20 years more than that, but for decades in America, there's been a large group of people who most Americans feel very like unheard from Washington and like politicians. And I think there's a large group of Americans who just felt like even older, much older than us, who just felt like I've never found a politician who I felt like actually cared about me. They're all just bought out their bullshit. And I think in that, there's a lot of Americans who, after 9/11, got sent to Iraq, came back, all their friends were dead. They said, why did I do that? The American government said there was no WMDs. Sorry. Yeah. And they said, what the fuck? And that was it. And they moved on. They were lied to and their lives were ruined. And then in 2008, the financial market crashed and the house that they bought with their family, their adjustable rate mortgage exploded. They filed for bankruptcy and lost everything and looked at the American government and said, what the fuck? These fucking bankers just ruined my life. And in their perception, the American government didn't do anything to those bankers. They just got to get bailed out and move on. And so in this continuation of people feeling like the American government doesn't serve them and lies to them, Trump comes along and looks very different on a stage where he's actively saying at the Republican primary in 2016, the reason that people don't like me and they're booing me is because all those people down there are the donors. And
yeah, I can't lie to you. I love that.
Yeah, and he said that is I always contested that's the moment he won the 2016 election right there.
I love that.
It's because every American looking, it didn't matter if it was true or false, because I would contest that Donald Trump lies more than any politician ever possibly. And there's plenty of data around that. But in that, people understandably were sucked in. They were like, holy fucking shit, this guy isn't everybody else. And Hillary Clinton was, we thought it was easy. I think the Democrats didn't show up to places like Michigan and Wisconsin. We lost.
Yeah, she didn't visit there for a while, from what I remember.
Yeah, that is true.
But I think watching like clips. I think one of the main things that won him that election was when he was in the debate versus Hillary, and he said something like, they asked him something about his taxes, and he was like,
said that, I know it because
of course I take advantage of the tax system, like because she and all her Washington friends allow me or something like that.
And that's what it didn't at that point. Like the American people were they were sucked in, and I think Trump like exploits that. That's why he's able to lie so often, in my opinion. But I think that even after all this, there's going to be some serious work that needs to be done around like.
So what could he do in 4 years? Because I'm not going to lie to you, like it's been 6 days or whatever. Yeah. I've been pleased so far, like because I feel like he's carrying out campaign promises, like he's trying to do what he said. What would he have to do in 4 years for you to say, I was wrong. He's actually not a bad president.
Got it. Well, first of all, I appreciate you being respectful throughout this whole thing. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to cycle some people up because I was not planning to be on that long. But you're more than welcome to come up anytime again, and like chat. I'll say this: I think that fundamentally, the person that Donald Trump is, I firmly believe in my heart, based on everything I've seen, is that he cares more about himself than the American people. He's in the presidency to have power, because that's what he cares about most, and then B, enrich himself or enrich his friends. And so I think with that premise, I'm not sure it's possible for Trump to sign something or do something that I would say, this is so incredible. I think, to answer your question, what Trump, if for some reason Trump started, I don't know, if my world opened up and for some reason I believe that Donald Trump had fundamentally either changed as a human or I was wrong about how I viewed him, and I started looking at it through that lens, and he wasn't using the presidency to enrich himself, which I've argued he already has.
Meme coin.
Yeah, right. Then maybe. But I think at this point, I contest pretty heavily up here that I would argue Trump is the worst or one of the worst presidents of all time, just based on his first term. But I would very much, all the things I talk about, the fucking indictments I read, and his want to expand the executive branch and retain power and all these things, I would like to be wrong about that. I would very much like to be wrong.
I believe that.
And if I am wrong about it, then fucking fantastic. That'd be great.
I believe that.
All right, man. Listen, we can continue this conversation some other time. I appreciate you coming up and being kind again. And
of course,
maybe next time we talk, the Lakers will be like a 6 seed, and they'll be playing someone.
I'm just telling you, man. Just go do some Jordan research. That's all I want you to do. Because I saw you say something about basketball the other day, and I was like, he's got to think Jordan's the GOAT if you're a ball.
Oh, dude.
You have to, dude. I'm telling you.
The other problem with Jordan is I can't get behind Jordan. Like, and I know this isn't, people don't like this argument because it doesn't relate, but like, I hate Jordan's character, dude. Like, LeBron's such a good guy.
We can't put that in basketball, though. We step on the court to win the game.
Yeah, but it does make me, I know, but it does make me like LeBron more because he's fucking building schools in Akron and stays with his high school girlfriend. Dude. And Michael Jordan's retired and had gambling problems.
No, this is where I don't get respectful anymore. We can say he's a way better father, family man than Jordan ever was. We step on that court. Okay. It's everything, everything.
Then let me ask you one question. 1-on-1, both in their prime.
I'm taking Jordan. That's the best 1-on-1 player of all time.
To seven. Make it take it. Score?
I think it's going to be, I go 7-4 Jordan.
Wow.
I think absurd. Jordan he's the best 1-on-1 scorer of all time.
Give me 7-3 LeBron James. Okay, it doesn't matter.
No shot.
Yeah, you think he's the best scorer of all time, but he's also 6, what is he, fucking 6'6"?
He's 6'6", 218 pounds.
Okay, 6'6", 218, and LeBron at his prime is what, fucking 6'8",
230, 240.
Oh my God, LeBron is heavier than 240.
LeBron
listed might have been listed at some of those years. LeBron was definitely listed at higher than 240.
I think he's been listed at 240.
Really?
So
well, if he is, sure. That's a criminal listing. All right, listen, I'm a psycho people. I appreciate it. We'll talk about this again soon. All
right, cool. All right, you're cool, dude.
Bye. Be safe, all right? That dude's cool, bro. That dude's cool. 6'9", 240? I'm 6'9", 240. Wow. Actually, yeah, LeBron probably is 6'9", 240. He probably wasn't listed higher than 240. What am I talking about? I am. I swear to God, I am. I'm 6'8". No lie. You can see it right here. 6'8". You see it? I need that guy on TikTok to, there's nothing in my background, so. I love you, Abby. I appreciate you. If you're 6'9", I'm 7'5". Well, that'd be true. Isabella, thank you so much for $5. When you have a chance, could you check TikTok DMs? I got you. Isabella. I appreciate you so much for $5. It really means the world. Abby, thank you so much for, oh my goodness, wait, Jenna, thank you so much for $50 on Venmo. That is so fucking, Yuval, I fucking love you all. Jenna, that is incredibly kind. Can I get 1,000,000 W's for Jenna? Jenna Curtis based, $50. It's good to see you. I really, really fucking appreciate you. Truly, that is not something I take for granted. From the bottom of my heart. I love you. You're the best. Thank you. W's for Jenna, please, in the chat. Really, these are never things I take for granted. The fact that I'm able to just talk about what I love. I appreciate you. Abby, thanks so much for $1. Can you do me a favor and follow Layla back on TikTok? I think I did. Oh. I think Is this a different account or the Layla account? I think I followed that. I'll make sure. Oh, and also surprise incoming. All right, Abby. All right, I'll do it. I appreciate you so much, Abby. I appreciate all of you. Adele, I appreciate Layla. Harry's here? Oh my God, bro. I'm not staying on that long, Sisson. I'm not, dude. I'm about to go to bed. I'm actually about to go to bed. I'm about to force myself to go to bed, bro. I am. I invited Harry up. He's just sitting down there watching. Oh.
No, man, I was just sitting here, bro.
I've been live. Like, I did one debate. I'm actually like about to get off, I think, because like, no, I can't do this again, bro.
No, I was about to go play NCAA. I was just fucking sitting here, dude.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Like 6 a.m.
Yeah. So, same. So
Yeah.
why don't we fucking not do that? What is wrong with us?
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know what possessed us, but I was like on the Peloton tonight. I was yawning. I'm like, God, I'm tired, dude. Oh my God.
You make me yawn just saying it. Yeah, dude. Yeah. What time did you wake up?
Bro, I woke up like, don't worry about it, bro. None of your business. No, I woke up at like, I woke up a bunch of times. I do that shit all the time, bro. I woke up at like 9 and then like 12. And I like tossed.
Oh, that shit is the worst.
It always happens when I go to bed like super late, dude. Like my circadian rhythm just,
It's destroyed.
yeah, it's just.
No, yeah, I'm trying to fix this. It's really bad. By the way, they got bailed out again, dude.
Dude, okay.
God, fuck. He was obviously over the line. I know.
Dude, no, this is, first of all, there's multiple bad calls. First of all, he was obviously over the line.
It was a criminal call.
You could see that from a mile away. And then also, the reception for Xavier Worthy, I think it was, like on the 5 or whatever, the 4 or something like that.
We're talking about in like the first quarter, or is it the second quarter?
Yeah.
Before they scored the touchdown? That was the interception? Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Yes. First of all, that in no land is a Chiefs football. That is either a Bills interception or the ball touched the ground and the receiver did not have control.
It's absurdity. It's absurd. I'm going to go find this. It's absurdity, bro.
I need Saquon Barkley to fucking... I need Saquon Barkley. Watch.
Dude, how... I mean, it just... It's... Dude, the refs, the NFL fucking loves the Chiefs so much, man.
Yep. Absolutely disgraceful calling. Listen, I've always been somewhat skeptical of like, oh, the Chiefs, they get bailed out by the refs. I'm like, okay, Patrick Mahomes is just really good. And like Patrick Mahomes is really good. Watching that game, brother.
Yeah, do you know if they three-peat, he's going to be like in GOAT conversations?
Yes, I do.
That's criminal to be comparing that dude to Brady, bro.
Dude, Tom, come on. It is, I mean, Tom went to Tampa with a broken system and won a Super Bowl with him and Gronk, buddy. I don't want to, this
at
dude's
fucking 40.
Yeah, how about Mahomes go to the Panthers and take him to the bowl, buddy? If you do that, respect. Go ahead.
It all rests on one man now. It actually rests, finally, on one man. The two others couldn't do it. Jalen Hurts, please.
Jalen
Hurts, please.
You can hear me.
Jalen, can you hear me? Jalen Hurts, please.
I need Jalen Hurts to run the nastiest play actions. I need Saquon Barkley to stiff arm Patrick Mahomes in the face. I need Saquon Barkley. I love Saquon Barkley, Penn State grad.
Hey, Harry, we need to do a prayer. Like, we need to make a TikTok video. Jalen Hurts, please. Please save me, Jalen Hurts, please.
If you can hear me.
Jalen Hurts, if you can hear me, please. I mean, I'll just need to be in a TikTok live, just like tearing up.
I need AJ Brown to cook. I just need give me slants all game, and then
it's not even going. The problem is not even going to happen. What's going to happen is like tie game, 25-yard chip shot to win the Super Bowl. It's going to go straight through the uprights, and then the refs are going to be like, actually, nope, no good. Sorry.
It's a flag, 50-yard penalty. Mahomes is not on the field.
Yeah.
He needs to be here.
55-yard penalty. Being mean to Mahomes on the sidelines. What?
Automatic
fourth and goal from the 30. What?
Turnover on downs. It's first down. No.
Oh my God. Patrick Mahomes does it again. Oh my bro. I can't deal with more. I can't.
Dude, Saquon Barkley's going to break for 50, right? He's going to score a touchdown. Commentators, Looking a little Mahomey out there.
I can never do it, dude. Every time I'm watching my boy Joey B, great pass, fundamental, generational quarterback. Wow, looking a little Mahomes like, bro, let the guy play. Jesus
Dude, let
Christ.
Joe Burrow be his own man, bro. That guy's cold as hell.
Lamar Jackson's like fucking got 200 rushing yards. Next play action, fucking sidearmed around a defender, fucking 15 yards. Wow, Lamar. Looking a little Mahomes.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson goes.
Shut the fuck up.
Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, each respectively, had over 1,000 rushing yards this season. They see Lamar break for 40, drops like a two defenders, two safeties with a stiff arm. Wow, it reminds me of the Chiefs and how they play. Looks like their scheme. Did the Ravens adopt it?
It's criminal. I feel so bad. I feel really bad for Lamar, honestly. I do feel. I also now feel bad for Josh Allen because, like, fuck, like, man, the Lamar shit.
Well, you know, I feel bad for both. I feel bad for Lamar. I feel bad for
Izzy said, "I love Joe Burrow." Wow,
I love Joe Burrow. He's great. But, you know, Josh Allen plays for the Bills. He's the quarterback. He's super wealthy, and he married Haley Steinfeld. He'd be all right, bro.
Who?
Haley Steinfeld?
Hold up.
Oh, do me a quick Google search, bro.
Josh Allen wife. He said, I mean,
Brother understands now. I understand it now.
I'm not 6'4" and I don't play sports, so
Yeah, I'm not 6'4". I don't have a cannon of an arm, and not super wealthy. So
that's
I was this close to Haley, though. I was this close.
This is bad. We shouldn't be saying it, bro. Guys, we're joking. We're joking, guys.
Yeah,
guys, it's a joke. Chill. The hair is eating. Yeah, thanks.
The hair is eating. Well,
Harry couldn't pull Haley, bro. Harry couldn't pull anyone. He's never has. Never
couldn't
will.
pull a door, man. Couldn't pull a door.
Oh, I get it.
Thanks, man. See, look at this dork right here. Look at him. Oh, I'm gonna put my head on my head. Shut up, bro. Oh my god, bro. Holy fuck. This dude. Shut the hell up, man.
All right. I'm doing one more debate. If you're MAGA, let me know, and then I'm getting the fuck off.
Can you mute Cadence, please, bro? It's a hater in the chat, man.
No, don't say that, bro.
You're a hater, man. You good?
All right, dude. If you like think we're paid by DNC or you're like built like a fucking ham sandwich or something,
I think the latter is perhaps almost a given.
Well, you know, Trump supporters, they have that tendency.
Mahomes with the three people will be hard to argue, bro. Don't talk about Thomas Brady the third like that. Thomas Brady the third. I actually don't know I don't know how many times the Chiefs went back to back. I think it was only two times, perhaps. Maybe 3.
What?
How many times the Patriots go back to back with Brady?
I mean, they didn't. I don't fucking know. Like I don't know. I mean, it would be a 3-peat for the Chiefs, and
Never. They never went back to back. Is that true? Twice?
I have no idea, bro.
2.
Brian Hennessy. No, yeah, Hennessy is this dude's real last name.
Be a third time. Yeah, it'd be a 3-peat. 2. They went back. Okay, I see. They only went back to back. They never did a 3. Oh, a 3-peat's never been done.
Yeah, it's never been done. That's why when the Chiefs do it, it'll fucking be.
No, because Saquon Barkley is going to. Never mind.
Yeah, bro. If you're a Trump supporter, please let me know. Surprise stuff, bro.
No.
I didn't because I have brains. Well, actually, technically, you would have a brain unless you have multiple. You
My
fucking
big
moron.
brain. Donald Trump's big.
I didn't vote for Kamala because, quote, I have my own options. Yeah.
Hey, does everybody know what day it is tomorrow? Chris, you know what day it is tomorrow?
No. Tuesday?
What's the special date?
Do I
Chris?
pass this ham sandwich like? Kayla, what? Oh my. Sorry, what?
You know what? What's the special date? What's the special day, Chris? What's the special day?
Kayla, are you a Trump supporter? It's not. I don't know what you're talking about, big doll.
What's a special day tomorrow, Chris? Tell the chat.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Oh wait, tomorrow's
And
Monday.
No, today's Monday. What's Tuesday? Why is it significant?
It's not. I don't know, Harry.
It's Chris's birthday. Oh,
I don't think so.
I think so.
I'm not sure.
It's Chris's birthday. Wow. Special day. Special day.
It's dude, is there a Trump supporter in here?
And we were
Kayla has quite a few followers, and she said, "Do I qualify as a ham sandwich?" I would suggest that maybe she voted for Trump.
at 1 a.m. I'll be uploading a rendition of "Happy Birthday" to my TikTok channel, and it's refreshing.
Tomorrow is in my birthday, dude.
Yes, it is. Or maybe I'm not supposed to reveal that information. Perhaps. Wow. Oh man.
What?
Ugh.
Sorry. Don't say that. Oh, so okay. Well, I'm just making sure, Kayla. I didn't know. You said, "Do you qualify as a ham sandwich?" I was calling Trump supporters built like ham sandwiches. So if you're not a Trump supporter, you're not built like a ham sandwich. I was like, oh, do we have a debate here?
Charles, thanks for the one. Brady won 3 in a row, 2017 to 2019. I think you're right. Yeah.
Don't call me a ham sandwich. My bad. Okay, if you're okay, all right. Really quick, Brady won 3 in a row, 2017-19. Charles said.
Get into
Dollar? No. 2017. Wait.
2017 was the great Eagles year.
Yeah, I think it was.
No. Yeah, the Patriots.
Charles, I do appreciate you though. Hannah, thanks so much for 50 cents. Does Harry know about the Peloton ban petitions? We're coming for the bike.
You'll never take it alive. You'll never
Never surrender. We need a
Never
mugshot
surrender.
picture with the Peloton. It says never surrender.
Never. Yeah,
Alex-
I'm gonna create merch. I'm gonna put the Peloton bike on it. I'm gonna have the caption "Never Surrender."
Alex, thank you so much for $10. What grade would you give Trump's first week in office and why? An F. I'd give it an F. First of all, thank you for $10. I appreciate you. I'd give it an F. Why would I give it an F? Because he's calling the Danish prime minister and our allies and threatening to invade them and demanding, actually, that he wants places like Greenland, which is doing demonstrable damage already in a week to our partners in Europe. He signed a bill, Schedule F, which gives him the authority to abuse the presidential power in the executive branch by firing civil servants, people working at three-letter agencies, and replacing them with loyalists, which has never been done and is going to be really dangerous. Also, the first step of Project 2025. He signed a blatantly unconstitutional executive order around birthright citizenship because he's a piece of shit. He's trying to demand ICE go do all these things that are super immoral, wrong, and bad for this country in a variety of ways. And it seems like he's focused on a lot of things that aren't like lowering the price of eggs. And he's getting in trade wars with people like Colombia, which is still kind of like an ongoing thing. And so, alienating us around the world, threatening to invade our allies, signing bills to abuse executive authority and enrich himself, and not focusing on anything important. Fantastic.
And that's just 1 week.
Alex, I appreciate you a lot. Abby, thanks so much again for $1. All right, guys, what time is it? Oh my fuck! All right, dude, I think I gotta go. I think it's time. I think I'm actually gonna hop off. I know I was only here for like one debate, chat, but like I've got to fix my sleep schedule. It's time. I'm about to go force myself to bed.
I gotta go drop 50 on NCAA, guys.
Wait. Jason Baker told us to cry. I invited him up. He's got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Laney, don't be sad. Why are you sad? All right, I'm out. Harry, I appreciate you. Enjoy NCAA. I'm gonna go like fix my sleep schedule. So tomorrow when I'm like in the gym and doing shit and you're like still asleep, I'll call you a loser. I have to go back to Chicago tomorrow, so I'm not.
What a terrible guy.
All right, much love, Harry. Guys, I am gonna go. I know I only hopped on for like one debate. I know it's just a minute, but I really do have to fix my sleep schedule. And it's good to say hi to everyone. I love you, Megan. You're the best. John, thank you so much Haley, thank you so much for 50 cents. You're talking about ham sandwiches. Please settle the debate for my boyfriend and I. Honey ham or country ham? First of all, appreciate you, Haley. Honey ham, right? The answer has to be honey ham. I don't know. I feel like I need both the hams in front of me. It also depends on where this ham's coming from. Where's the ham coming from? Because like obviously a fucking country, it's honey ham. right? Can we define country ham? Wow, this is a terrible debate. I just disagree with the premise. I mean, if we're going to have this debate, Siri, can you define country ham for me? Wow, you defined country. Okay. Siri will forever be the worst. Like every other voice assistant that exists on any other phone that's not an iPhone is miles ahead of Siri. And it's so fucking annoying. It's actually fucking criminal. It's a fucking criminal. Look, this is ChatGPT. Yo, what up, gang? Can you what is country ham? Define country ham.
Hey, country ham's a type of cured ham that's heavily salted and aged, usually for several months. It's a southern delicacy in the U.S.
Yeah. Appreciate that, big dog. Sorry to interrupt you, but yeah.
No.
I mean, yeah. I'm speaking. Appreciate you. I mean, yeah. Like, I feel like country ham normally comes in like thicker slices, right?
Yeah, it's typically sliced thicker. And
Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, this is very helpful because sorry to interrupt you again, but I don't like thicker slices of ham. It tastes weird. So I'm gonna go with honey ham's definitely better, right? What define honey ham?
Honey ham is typically cured with a sweet honey glaze, giving it a milder, sweeter.
Hence the name, right? Hence the name.
Exactly. Hence the name. It's usually less salty and more tender compared to country ham.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go with honey ham. Obvious answer. I appreciate you helping me out here, man.
Sounds like a delicious choice.
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
Appreciate you. Sorry for interrupting you.
No problem at all. Always here if you need anything else.
That's a real friend right there. That's a real friend. Yeah. So Haley, honey ham's the answer. Appreciate you, John. Thanks so much for $5. Love you, Chris. I do have a question. I was curious as to why Biden stopped the pilot DNA testing for people crossing the border. Was it ineffective or something else? First of all, John, really fucking appreciate $5. Means a lot. Actually, it's funny that Harry just left because this specific issue around DNA testing, I'm not as familiar with when it comes to the border. I believe watch this. My understanding is that it expired and it was brought back, essentially like reformed to be more effective. Yo, what up, gang? I'm back real quick. Not talking about ham anymore. Did Joe Biden remove DNA testing at the border after he got elected in 2021?
Yes, in 2021, the Biden administration ended a policy that involved DNA testing for verifying familial relationships at the border. This was part.
Sorry to interrupt you. You're probably going to give this answer, but did it expire or did he just remove it? And did he ever bring it back?
No worries. The policy didn't expire. The Biden administration chose to remove it. As of now, it hasn't been reinstated.
So there is no DNA testing at the border.
That's correct. There's currently no DNA testing policy in place at the border.
There you go. There's the fact check right fucking there. ChatGPT. I was wrong. Fact check me. But I did contest that was like something I'm not as familiar with. I'd have to do more research to understand why the Biden administration chose not to actually. So hey man, I'm back. So what was the argument from the Biden administration as to why they got rid of DNA testing?
Welcome back. The Biden administration argued that removing DNA testing at the border was part of shifting to less invasive and more humane immigration policies. They focused on other methods for verifying relationships.
Yeah, I agree. It sounds like a great argument.
It's definitely a complex issue with a lot of factors involved.
Yeah, well, you're built like a lot of factors. You know that?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. All right, listen, John, I'll do some more research on that one, though. Harry might know more. You can ask him as well. I might be less familiar. And ChatGPT could be, could also be wrong, but it gave me a head start. I appreciate you a lot. Double tap screen, everyone. You guys, I be bitches. So this one. Okay, so the oversight committee said, "quote the U.S. Customs and Border Protection will cease familial DNA testing for perpetrated family units on May 31st, 2023 due to the expiration of the CBP's contract with Boat Technologies." Okay, well, that was 2023. The experts in this case argued that 2020. Wait, so in 2023, Biden, okay, so I don't know. I'd have to do more. I'd have to do the research. Did it go through 2023? It's a good question, Nick. I'll do my research. What shade did I throw, Lee? Kayla, I love you. You're the best. You're amazing. Not a Trump supporter. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. Daily diary of a chronic oversharer. Lindsay, thanks for the hearts. Appreciate you. I'm about to get off. I'm about to go to bed. I have to. It's actually 3 a.m. I get paid to give out false information? No, really, Nick. Do you want to chat real quick? God, I got to get off. I got to get off. Oh, all right, last one. Hello? Nick? Hello? I think that's my sign. I'm gonna bounce on out of here. I love you all. Thanks for being so supportive. I posted a new video about Trump's call with the Danish Prime Minister because he's a fucking idiot. Also, tell your friends about Schedule F and his one to expand executive authority in America. It's very scary. Posting more videos about it. I love you all. Everyone be safe. You guys are the best, and I will be around tomorrow. I'm traveling tomorrow, so I don't know how much I'll be around going back to Chicago, but probably tomorrow night. Late. Okay. I love you all. You guys are the best. Good night. Good night, Katie. I'll say good night to GC. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for always being kind. Gabby, good to see you. Cadence, good night. Lee, good night. Maddie, good night. Claire, good night. Leah, Kai, Twitch soon? Yes, when I get back to my setup. Tomorrow. Appreciate you a lot. Hazel, thank you so much. Juliana, thank you. Emma, thank you. Nurse Heather, great to see you. Azealia, Juliana. All right.